My name's Terri Hall, and I'm founder of a group called, normally you know me from transportation related in turf, but we have a local liberty group as well, We the People, Liberty in Action. And my family live along Highway 39, basically like, you know, what's been dubbed ground zero for this disaster, at least in Hunt. Our entire hill country community has been devastated, physically and emotionally, and there just aren't words to describe the scale of it. Every person's been touched in one way or the other, and we're very, very grateful for the state for your help in so many ways. We see it, we feel it. It brought in needed help in our worst hour. Our local resources were and still are stretched beyond their limits. We will continue to need state support, and the state picking up the cost of the debris removal alone will save our county from bankruptcy. We cannot thank you enough for that. But I want to talk about what's going on with some post-flood actions by our government. In spite of the biggest cost already being borne by the state, both Kerr County Commissioners and the City of Kerrville raced to start the process to raise property taxes potentially up to the 8% max, exploiting the disaster loophole that the legislature allows them to do without coming to the voters. Our little town is no different than most in Texas. Affordability is already at a crisis point. The very workers we're going to need the most over the next few years to rebuild our community are the very same ones being priced out of our housing market. We have an out-of-control property tax burden, and I know I don't need to say that to you all because that's why it's on the governor's call for the special. And though you passed HB 30 during the 89th regular to limit this sort of exploitation of a disaster loophole by local governments, it doesn't take effect till January. Many landowners are at high risk of losing their land due to being underinsured or simply not able to meet their deductibles. Many lost fencing and structures that cannot be replaced by any insurance or FEMA. Businesses that were paid for now have no option to rebuild other than SBA loans to pay it back, that they have to pay back. Many of them are too close to retirement age to make that even worth it. The affected areas have a high vulnerability to having big corporations like BlackRock swoop in and buy up our beautiful riverfront and turn Kerr County into something that we won't recognize. We know Senator Colcourt's foreign land ban bill passed this session, but it only applies to enemy nations. There's nothing to keep foreign entities from buying up our distressed land. We need the legislature to step in and protect Kerr County residents from our own government. And this is a very real threat of skyrocketing property taxes with all of these different taxing entities doing it all at once. We're asking that you tie any state assistance, any state dollars, to the requirement that local governments can't do this to us with our property tax. If you threaten to pull funding for state debris removal, that cost alone, they would walk back these property tax hikes at lightning speed. We feel like this shouldn't even be a discussion on the table. Literally, the president and the governor sat here in this building promising that we would have every resource that we need to rebuild. And the very next Monday, the first thing our county judge put on the table was an 8% property tax hike. On top of that, the county commissioners are seriously considering across-the-board pay raises for all county employees, including for
Hey, Terri, you need to
themselves,
wrap it up.
for the fourth year in a
Terri,
row
your
when our
time's
families
up.
are hurting.
Close her up. All right.